It was a busy weekend at the state capitol as lawmakers wrapped up the regular session with a new budget and new taxes. One piece of legislation that passed, the Workforce Education Investment Act. It makes some of Washington's biggest companies invest in higher education for potential future employees. This bill was created to help fill what lawmakers expect will be 740,000 job openings across the state by 2021. Essentially, the Workforce Education Investment Act means free public tuition at public universities in Washington or apprenticeship training for families with an income of less than $50,000. It also provides partial scholarships available for families earning up to roughly $88,000. That's the median income. Now, here's the thing. The bill will also invest more in high-demand degree programs, things like nursing, engineering, and computer science. It does come with a cost. And there it is, roughly $945 million in the first 4 years. But here's the thing. It won't cost taxpayers a dime. Instead, companies that are dependent on highly educated employees will pay a slightly higher business tax. Those include big tech companies, and among them, Amazon and Microsoft. Money will start pouring into that fund January 1st. It will be available for the 2020 school year.